In the event of something happening to me, there is something I would like you all to see. It's just a photograph of someone that I knew. Have you seen my wife, Mr. Jones? Do you know what it's like on the outside? Don't go talking too loud, you'll cause a landslide, Mr. Jones. I've been straining my ears to hear the sound. I hear someone is digging underground. Or have they given up and all gone home to bed, thinking those who once existed must be dead? Have you seen my wife, Mr. Jones? Do you know what it's like on the outside? Don't go talking too loud, you'll cause a landslide, Mr. Jones. Touchstone on a lonely track, hasty tears and half-packing rage. Touchdown on an empty map, let the road be the line of trust. Touchdown on an empty map, let the road be the line of trust. Trembling fluffs of shallow green, tranquil bunch of tender worries. Trembling moves on a steering wheel, pondering at what's left inside. Trembling moves on a steering wheel, pondering at what's left inside. Rambling through the remnants of joy, pay tribute to idiotic ties. Browsing through layers of days, words colliding fierce and small. Browsing through layers of days, words colliding fierce and small. Blank list for the next evening, a clean slate and an unknown smile. Blank sleep in constricted walls, and a gaze to the hill away. Blank sleep in constricted walls, and a gaze to the hill away. Trees alive from the silent years, dark scent of the same old ground. Trees a dread on the winter slopes, soul reveling is far below. I'm worn out, I'm worn out. Stuff that lie away for good, roads that tried so long ago. I'm worn out, I'm worn out. Dreading back from the storm inside, stuff from another place and shore. I'm worn out, I'm worn out. Back to where I tend the door, leaning on unchosen arms. I'm worn out, I'm worn out. Touchstone on a lonely track, hasty tears and half-packing rage. Touchdown on an empty map, let the road be the line of trust. joy fades with youth to idiotic tales, browsing through days of days, words colliding fiercely small, browsing through layers of days, words colliding fierce and small. Tears and half-biting rage, touchdown on an empty map. Let the road be the line of trust. Touchdown on an empty map. Let the road be the line of trust. My only sky's a swaying tree in the summer cliffs so tight. People of our housing to and fro, living trails too far away. My crackled herbs are yellowy slow grass strangling me gently. My step ahead is a secluded place above the world and beyond. Steady time is so unbleached and feels like summer blood. A cloak warm with hopes and soft flowing words beyond. My chosen light is whimsical, my place dance and welcome. A sacred bunch of sloppy days that soon be my last. Above the world and beyond. Above the world and beyond. My only slope is a solid roof above terraced and fence. Walls pounding on the trembling side, we mark the parted body. My only cure is a centered one from the years in human riddle. Above the world and beyond. Above the world and beyond. Above the world and beyond. Before I can grasp any of it, I fall back to these bits and pieces second to none. Before I feel sorry for the souls that die, I drift back to the song that once rang so new. Before I arrive to the place I'm meant for, those narrow lines darting straight to the end. How can it matter enough? The sizzling voice meaning well. How can it matter enough? Above the world and beyond. Before I can part with anyone I care for, clenches a fist like a forgotten blow. Before I survive to the fallen curtain, a little melody in a dark sweat of tears. How can it matter enough? The sizzling voice meaning well. How can it matter enough? Above the world and beyond. After I cherished them like tender rocks, I'm left on the brain carving on the scripture. After I can part with a voice so fragile, turning back is a mocking waste. After I survive to the fallen clatter clatters, a youth with some note in the mean morning. After I don't blame to violence in disguise, stuck up with words in past and future. After I survive to the fallen clatters, a youth with some note in the mean morning. After I don't blame to violence in disguise, stuck up with words in past and future. Well, I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Just falling in love just makes me blue. When the music plays and you display are hard for me to see. I've had a beer and now I hear you calling back to me. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Well, the place is crowded, people everywhere. And I wonder, should I offer you a chair? Well, if you sit down with this old clown, take that frown and break it before the evening's gone away. I think that we can make it, and I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Well, and I think funny things inside a man, old tomcat feelings you would understand. To look at you, you light a cigarette. I wish I had the guts to burn one, but we've never met. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. I can see that you're lonesome just like me, and it being late, you'd like some company. Well, I turn around to look at you, and you look back at me. The guy you're with has up and split, the chair next to you's free. And I hope that you won't fall in love with me. Now it's closing time, the music's fading out. Last call for drinks, I'll have another stout. I turn around to look at you, you know where to be found. I searched the place for your lost face, 'cause I'll have another round. And I think that I just fell in love with you. Below the silent trees, the town is warm and brisk. I walk tossing my thoughts, so tall belongings. Voices from a bench rise in the dark heat. These fumbling shadows, the town's oldest fears. This is my town, and I won't wait her for anything. This is the place I chose such a long time ago. This is the place full of the exact same miseries as the sick ones locked inside me. As the sick ones locked inside me. A few neon lights will soon fade into night. Lonely spots buzzing, rolling directions of meat. Last call for drink and lazy polite words to keep the brain going to the next morning light. Behind the strapped window, the lean lady rests. Tomorrow she'll be shuffling her great clothes along, within the tiny world of a few ancient shops, and her ragged smile reeks of old dust. As the sick ones locked inside me. is huge and fuller than I'll ever be. The town is pounding hard and my eyes are feverish. The town overwhelms me with its million stories. The town is the secret heartbeat I've longed for. The town is the secret heartbeat I've longed for. The town is huge and fuller than I'll ever be. The town is pounding hard and my eyes are feverish. The town overwhelms me with its million stories. The town is the secret heartbeat I've longed for. The town is the secret heartbeat I've longed for. Da 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 Below the silent trees, the town is sifting still. The swollen heat is shrunk into a dusty wind. The end of the day is just half what it sounds. I'm nearly home by now, and it shall be all quiet. His brain is wide, inaccurate, his gesture coarse and tender. He wraps his face into sharpness and makes it rough for no reason. His days feel like messy wonders, caught in the nets of 100 souls. His streets feel like huddling sorrows, caught in the shades of 100 nights. To live by now, nearly crunched all his words by now. He's nearly learned the lies by now, nearly wasted his words by now. Strangers drive him with their laws, and places shroud him with stories. He gives bits and pieces of himself to a world mad and eager. He longs for any raining calls, a blood smile above a drink or two. He cries for any raining voice, lucky enough from time to time. He tries to catch up with it all, hitting the town in a restless pace. He tries to clutch to the hours lost, lucky enough from time to time. The rainbow kid watching the days of stone, living the story of his own. Rainbow kid, a road still untouched on a slope of tender leaves. Rainbow kid on a Sunday garden of scattered lonely toys. Rainbow kid on a sunny breeze, no other voices about, nor will be. this empty cage is nowhere to be fought. The wind fades so light, the pulse of the rainbow holding tight for now. Rainbow kid trying a moody smile, seeking for colors on the trees. Rainbow kid is mine like paper birds, his breath can be his own. Rainbow kid, a wall of empty coats and mirrors veil the light. Rainbow kid, a wall pounding with crowds and hated laughs all about. They will be wind rolls so tight, the stern moonlit shape is nowhere to be found all along the way. His lips feel no other body, his lips feel no other body. As long as rainbows stay around, as long as rainbows stay around, his brain fears no other memory, his brain fears no other memory. As long as rainbows stay around, as long as rainbows stay around. The air was so with heat, the room was filled with strain, a restless hope was drawn under a stranger's eyes. I was lying in the void, my muscles were numb, my mind was wrapped so tight into blank solid thoughts. The air was so with joy, the room was black and tense, the streams from previous bodies shaking in my throat. An awkward vision before I crushed the final weakness, and I called your name, and there you were, the first of touches, crawling in shock and silent screams. And there you were, the first ever, scribbling a feeble path on me, scribbling a feeble path on me. Then you were lying calm in a stern metal block, your neat medical skin under the angel light. Parted house in fearful memories, trying out a few distressed words in a long vain smile. My mind wrenched right out and you, my veins pounding all inside. And there you are, the last of gifts, tearing my whims and false pride. And there you are, the last of truths, showing the face in your own right. And there you are, the last of truths, showing the face I've learned to know. And there you are, the last of times, keeping this world forever real, my boy. The call is late, but Sunday I won't mind. Breath is near, but Sunday I can't help. A desperate heave, Sunday is unrest. Clouds are soft, Sunday can't be last. Roads pounding youth, hands leading short, and it all sounds clear in a kind, caring way. Roads pounding youth, hands leading short, and it all sounds clear in a kind, caring way. The place is empty, Sunday can't be right. Bits of smiles, Sunday's trying hard. Sleep is bitter, Sunday's no tomorrow. Trembling stones, Sunday won't cure the weak. Sleep is bitter, Sunday's no tomorrow. Machines pounding through, minds on the edge. Cling to the next move from the dust lying dead. Machines pounding through, minds on the edge. Clinging to the next move from the dust lying dead. Circles running right from the start. The dim course is here, riddle all over. Thoughts ripple to the end of time. The only hour is not to be shared. Circles running right from the start. The dim course is here, riddle all over. Thoughts ripple to the edge of time. The only hour is not to be shared. Circles running right from the start. The dim course is here, riddle all over. Thoughts ripple to the edge of time. The only hour is not to be shared. Circles filling right from the start. Right from someday, back in today. Laughs ripple to the edge of time. Back to the first, not to be told. Circles filling right from the start. Back from someday, back in today. Laughs ripple